It's Tuesday, the 11th of February 2025. I've been out this morning and was back by noon. The reason I was back by noon is because I had such a good morning sourcing stuff, and I was near home and I thought, you know what, I've done enough for today. I've spent £24 out there and I've got some good items here, just a few good items, and a lot of bread and butter items. So let's see what I got. First item I got today was just a bread and butter item, a travel Scrabble, vintage one. You know, the box is in pretty good condition. If it isn't all there, I've got plenty of spares for these. I sell them all the time. I'm known for selling these. You know, it was just £1. I saw, you know, I'm getting £8 or so for them. It's a good selling item. I like to sell this one. So that was my start, and then I went next door and I picked up a Beat That game. This is that sort of size. Now I already had two of these on eBay. This is brand new and sealed. It's like a party game of the bonkers battle of wacky challenges. There's plenty of things to do in this box. You know, it's like a party game. You know, you can see, you know, somebody with some sort of paint all over his face there. I don't know, but basically, I already had two on eBay for $19.99 each plus shipping. I bought this. I've just had a look at my listing, added a third one to it, and brought the price down to $11.99 a piece. I paid £1 for it. The other two were one of them was £1, the other one was about £3 or £4, I think. So either way, on all three, I'm going to be making money, and I'm at the right price range now. So hopefully that will move pretty quickly now that I've got that at the right sort of price. And then while I was in there, I just bought another Harry Potter book, 50p. The first one, it's not a great edition one. It's a 42nd print. You know, nothing special, but it helps me to complete the set, and I still need the last book, I think, for the paperback set of these ones. That's the original Bloomsbury versions. I'm getting £25-30 for the full set when I can complete them, but it's always finding that last book to complete the set that's hard. So I got that, and then I went, where did I go next? Yes, I did. I went here and got this. So this was the first really good pickup of the day, as far as I can tell. I got a Fuji Film E550 camera, and it's got £3.50 on it. And I had a look at the camera. You know, so what, you know, we turn it on, and if we put it on that mode, yeah, look, so it all comes out. So when you've got a lens that comes out like that, that's a good sign. And also, when you see what I did there, I flipped up the flash, so that's also a good sign. It just takes 2 AA batteries. Now, when I was in the store looking at this, the cheapest working one seems to be about £120. So that this, you know, I've only done a bit of research in the shop, but hopefully that's the sort of range we're looking at. You know, when I look at it more deeply, it might be cheaper than that, but we'll see. But you know, when you're seeing the lenses come out like that, and when you see the flash come up like that, they generally are worth a bit of money. This just takes. Let's just turn it off. How do you do that? Oh, this just takes 2 AA batteries. Often though, what you'll see is the smaller ones that come up to about here, and they often mean that it's a good camera. And it looks like we've got an SD card here as well. Oh, look at that! Just a 256 megabyte one. You know, it's amazing. Lots of memory in there. They do like 328 gigabyte ones now, so that's not worth a lot. But I'll leave it in the camera probably for the buyer. But yeah, that was a great little pickup for $3.50, and you know, it seems to work. I'll give it a good testing later on and see how I get on with it, and hopefully I can list it for that sort of range. So I was happy to pick that one up, and then I'm following another reseller around, and she's been doing it a lot longer than me, and she's pretty good. And you know, I'd already gone in one shop and then another shop and she was there. I bought a pair of Sondico boots there for £2. I bought them, they're AstroTurfs, they're in really nice condition. There's at least a tenner there for them. Not, I haven't got to do much cleaning there, so that was good. And then I said, how much are these Adidas ones? She said £1. I'm like, okay. So we got £1 for the Adidas ones and £2 for the Sondico ones. I would have thought it'd be the other way around, but either way, I picked them up as well because, like I say, I want lots of boots when I go back to school. And while I was in there, I picked up a travel Cluedo. Not mega money in it, but I've got spares if it ain't all there. £5 to £8, I guess, on something like that. Last time I sold it, it was £1. But the reason I buy the travel games is because they always sell. The travel games always sell, especially in the summer, because people are going on holiday and stuff. So, it's not mega money, but it's in my category that I like to sell, and it's a travel game. They always sell, so I get that. And then where did I go? I left that area, and I bought just a Casio calculator. This one's a scientific one. This isn't mega money, £5 to £8 for this one. If it had been a colourful one or a Class Wiz one, I'd have got a bit more, but I can't keep them in stock, that's why I buy them. I paid £1 for it, and I guess I'll put that in the store and it just won't last long, so in it goes. And then I bought the Harry Potter adult version of the Deathly Hallows. I've got loads of these. I paid 50p for it. There you go, 50p. I'll probably put this down a boot sale for £2, but it is a first edition. But you know what, they're all first editions when they come to this for the end of the books. Once you got to the fourth book, most of them are first editions, not all of them, but most of them, and then beyond that they generally are all first editions. So what you're looking for in these adult ones is the first few, the 1, 2, 3 and 4. If you find them, well, I sold the second one, the Chamber of Secrets, for £70 or £80 last year, and I've never found it again. I wish I could, but they're rare. And if you find all 7 of these sealed, you're looking at £1,000. If you find the box set sealed of that, you're looking at £1,000. Even if it's used, you can complete the whole set used, you're looking at £300-400. But the reason these things are expensive is because they're hard to complete or hard to find in that state. So there's a reason why it's that much money, because you're not going to find it generally, So that's that one. And then I moved to another area. I bought a Stephen King hardback from 2023, but it's a collector's edition. It's in nice condition, and it's worth about £11.99 plus shipping, and that's the price range I'll be looking at for it. I paid £1.50. There was another book next to it, but another guy was picking it up just because he saw me pick this up. But you know what, I got a better book, so you play that game. So that was that. I got that one, and then the next good item I got was across the road. I got this 4,000 piece jigsaw puzzle, and I had a look in the store. They wanted £7 for it, so I thought it's a lot to pay for a jigsaw puzzle, but it is 4,000 pieces and they're not easy to come by. And it's a 1375 world map by looks of things. And I looked on eBay while I was in the store, which I don't often do. I found one for 120, and then I found one for 80. Now the £80 one, they're both sealed, but the £80 one is like this. It's a bit bowed in, on the top of the box, but it's much worse than mine. But I do feel both of them are a little bit more expensive than getting them moved. So I think I'm just going to beat both of them. Maybe $59.99 on that item. Educa puzzles tend to fetch good prices. Not serious money, but when you see a 4,000 piece puzzle like that sealed, it had to come home with me, and I was quite happy to pay up for it, because it puts an item that's more than £50 value in my store. And you know what, finding things that are worth more than £50, it ain't easy out there. It just isn't easy. And while I was in there, I picked up another Harry Potter book, but this was £1, but this is the newer versions, you know, the ones they re-released a few years ago. And because I don't mix the editions up, I still need number 6. So I needed 2 when I went out this morning, 5 and 6. Now I just need number 6. And for these I get about £22, you know, when I complete the set. So as long as I don't pay more than £1 for it, I'm in the money. Sometimes though, I'm paying 20p, 30p, 50p. So obviously the pound is the top end of what I want to pay. But you know, but you can see it's lovely condition. There's no browning of the pages. But I still need that one more book. So that was that one. And then I went next door and I picked up a travel Scrabble. Now it was just £1, but these are £20-25 all day long. I sell this one all the time. This is the hardback, hard case version, and I didn't even look in it because, you know, I don't think they're in there. But there's the tiles. Now, if there's tiles missing, I've got spares for it. But I've already sold 2 of these this year of the other hardback version, and they don't last 5 minutes. You know, they're a quality game that people like playing, especially these travel versions. So, you know, I'm quids in there straight away on that. It's a little bit of work, you know, placing it out there, you know, placing it all for everybody to see, and I don't list these sort of things without showing all the pieces. So yeah, it's a bit of work selling board games, you know, used board games, but you know, if I'm going to get £10 or more plus for it, I'm quite happy to sell it, as long as I feel like it's going to sell relatively quickly, you know, like a weird Monopoly, you know, not like your standard Monopoly, but like a weird edition Monopoly. I'll happily place all that out and sell it for, you know, 15-20 quid if I can, while I'm having a cup of tea. But yeah, look out for them, they're really good to find. And then my last item of the day was, I haven't checked the value of this, Dragon Oracle cards. Oracle cards go really well. I paid £2 for it. I'm not sure the value, I just know it's going to be worth more than £2. They're Hay House, they're in a nice box, they're the full size version. You'll be surprised on some of these Oracle cards, you know. You can get £20 for it, £15, you know, but again, you buy it because it sells really well. There's people out there that are looking for this sort of stuff, and when they're Dragon, I'm pretty sure they're going to be quite appealing to somebody. So, you know, that was near me, and that was my last pick up of the day. I'd already done like £24. I had £40 budget for the day, and that included petrol. So I was either going to have to pull more money out, or I thought, let's go home, get this. I've had a good day already. You know, I've got the puzzle, I've got the camera, I've got the Beat It game, I've got the Scrabble, I've got the Oracle cards. I've got some good items already. Let's get it home, get it listed, and then I can be ready to go back out tomorrow, because tomorrow I wasn't going to go out, but now, because I've had such an easy day today, I'm going to go out tomorrow and get as much of this stuff as I can on listed today. So anyway, I hope you like what I picked up here. I see at least £250 worth of value in what I've picked up here, believe it or not. You know, the puzzle's worth something, the Scrabble's worth something, the camera's worth something. The camera looks like it's working just fine. It looks like I'm onto a winner today. So I'm going to get this listed, and hopefully there's another video tomorrow. Alright, so I'm Picky Ricky, and I'll see you again soon. See ya.